Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope all's going well for you. Welcome to Get Jacked. Now, today we're continuing off your unofficial PvP, starting out here at the top of one of our bases, and I figured it would be a good day to finally go through and kind of walk through and show you this monstrosity of a base. Now, at this point, I think we've seen pretty much every part. We've built a decent amount of the areas, or at least built in them and different parts of them and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure most of you know what most of it looks like. Also, we have a couple streamers, stuff like that, in the tribe that stream it, I don't know, pretty regularly, so it shouldn't be that big of a surprise if there's anybody wondering what's going on with it. Now, as for the outside and stuff, I'm not going to do like a flyover or anything, show you all the weaknesses. I am going to go through, show you where all the generators are, just so you can see where the path is that we fill up our gasoline and stuff. Just kidding, that's obviously not going to happen. I'm not going to show you any of the fancy innards or anything like that, but I will give you a rundown of what we've got and kind of put it all together into one cut so you see like what this whole thing looks like all at once. So this is obviously our flyer storage, or most of the flyer storage. We don't have the griffins in here anymore, thanks to the build okay, alright, I didn't want to go in there anyway. Thanks to the build that we worked on in the last 2 days, we built that griffin storage that we're going to see. It's a little bit more fancy today, so I'll definitely show that off. We've got the elevator. We put this thing in. Let me see if I can call it down here quick. I don't know. I love it. I don't know. I like the elevator in the game. And on 2x polymer isn't that crazy on Ragnarok, so it's pretty cheap to put in. And if you're lazy, you don't have to go through all the ramps and stuff. It's a little bit glitchy with the lag. I also figured that today would be a good day, considering the fact that ping is high. It's not a good day. Weekends have a lot of server strain and stuff, I guess, for officials. So, you know, what are you gonna do? We've got Rexes in here. We've got Gigas down here. Our raised Gigas and whatnot. And Paracers, too. I think all of our best Paracers or something like that. I'm not actually sure why. I think they are just like the original mutations and things like that. But this used to be the breeding area. This is where I raised my Gigas forever, and it was not fun. So I'm glad that we are not in this spot anymore. Now it is just storage. Really, that area isn't used for much anymore. But over here we've got, I think, looks like somebody's building up this wall, maybe doing something similar to what I did on the other side. And, oh, we've got something down here. I think some people from another tribe that joined us came and built this as their place to stay. I think this is their home. This is where they live. I'm not gonna disrupt it. Seems quite peaceful in here. Built of obviously the most top-notch materials. Smells like rich mahogany. Anyway, over here, if I can get over there, we've got I guess our main base. That thing is, I guess, what our main base would be. We don't really have like one general like big base, I guess. We've just got this huge platform structure thing. So obviously over the last 2 days we've been building this sucker up. Somebody refined it, put tech railings on it, and made it look really nice. I really like the tech railings. I actually did not want to use the tech railings. I wasn't sure. I saw them in there, like in our building vault, and I wasn't sure if somebody was using them. So I'm glad somebody went up and upgraded them for me, because the metal just, you know, just doesn't compare to all these out here. Anyway, good storage for griffins. Second floor up here also has way more griffins, and then, you know, pretty much the use of this area. Let's see if I can get up here. I'll show you the view. So we've got a nice view from the top of this spot. I'm sure this will be filled with wyverns. I'm actually really surprised that this has gone 1 day without being just overrun with wyverns and people's stuff that they're trying to set up here. So that's always a good sign. It means that organization is happening, and we have enough. There's little times where there's more room than there are dinos around here. Now, I guess we'll just jump right over here. Our main little area. And like I said, most of you have seen this before, but it's hard to tell how everything works when you show a minute here, a minute in another video, and stuff like that. So tech stuff, replicator, things like that. And then this is just like insane vaults. Pretty much just a building of vaults That is what our main base is composed of. We've got this nice crafting area. This is actually the second crafting area. So we had the original one over on the other side where that griffin storage is. This is not in use. I can turn it off really loud. And yeah, this is the new area. Very efficient, of course. And we'll head down here. Now, most people know this area. This is where I've been breeding my stuff. All those Therizzinos and stuff are actually still going down in here. And then that'll be the last I use this area for breeding. It is now just the lag fest of a kibble area. These are actually the Rexes I was just finishing up. All set. 86% imprint. Could definitely be better. I know. But, you know, it's not or 82, sorry. 82. I was trying to exaggerate. Then realized it was on the screen. What? Just kidding. Anyway, yeah, they came out pretty good. Do wish I would have gotten a little bit better, but I was raising the Rexes, the 8 Therizzinos, the, I think 5 Pteranodons, a couple RGs, that kind of stuff, and I wanted to imprint them all, but it's like, you can't set an alarm for that many Rexes and stuff to wake up in the night. You gotta prioritize. So, we've got Therizzinos still just finishing up. If it wasn't the 2 times weekend, this stuff would still be going for a bit. I gutted this area. This is where we had all the refrigeration, AC, all that, and it is now going to be more storage for... Just wait. Check this out. It's very well organized. Looks beautiful, but at what FPS? Let me see. I actually want to see this. 17 FPS. We're in the red. Not looking good. I wonder what it looks like, or what it is with the names on. Oh God. 13. All right, that's always a good sign. You always know that you're doing good when you lag every type of CPU. Very nice. Anyway, that was just a little side note. I want to see what that was. People always ask me what my frames are around here as well. So that's that in this kibble area. It's not as bad around the rest of the base. It's usually like 30 or something. But yeah, we've got spiked. What are those called? I can't remember what the name's. Spiked wall. It's just a spiked wall. On top of greenhouse up there. So I'm trying to run over here. I'm trying to keep it. Oh, we're locked up. Relatively quick. Not trying to just like beat a dead horse, you know, to show you just repetitively. Trying to make a quick run through, get an idea what's going on. Alright, so we'll head down this way. This is the only way to walk up here. I mean, obviously you can fly. I mean, nothing's keeping you from flying, but there's a lot of turrets, so that's difficult. So walking's probably the only way you could get up here. I don't know. Whatever. As for this, yeah, we're not really rich enough to get metal outside for our ramps, so we've got thatch there. No, obviously that's there so that if someone, or when someone comes to raid us, we can obviously just destroy the thatch structures, and then there's just a bunch of gates there underneath blocking the way. So alright, let's go up here. This is a ginormous wall of turrets. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's gonna take a bit to load in. I think we're loading in the octagon and this. So we'll just wait here for a moment. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now, this is just a masterpiece. Like, 2 of the French guys are I'm sorry. I don't actually know who totally put it together, but a couple of the French guys in the tribe put together this, and it's just amazing. This wall is awesome. Like, the turrets, it just looks so cool, so intimidating. Just everything about it is cool. Anyway, let's get out of here. Just Kentros for days over here. We've got plant species Y. Honestly, I thought there were going to be a lot more. around our entrances and stuff, there are a lot of plant species. Why, like, to the point where that might be where actually half the server lag comes from. It might be actually, no, it's our dinos for sure. So we've got our octagon breeding area, and the whole area surrounded is just filled. Just like this is all I'm gonna show, just because I don't want to show like the full exterior, like all the stuff around here, but it's just absolutely filled with dinos and stuff like that. So we're stocking up for a lot of stuff. Obviously, we need a lot of things for pushes, things like that, and you just, I don't know. It's kind of crazy the amount of actual dinos you need for soaking big bases and things like that. So stocking up for the future. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to do. Oh, nice. My stego is doing this. That looks like, oh, great. Yep, nice. That's going to be really fun to fix later. I'm not even going to deal with this at this point. Nice ARK. Things growing into... I had to demolish like 8 walls and like 4 foundations to get one of those Rexes out of my like breeding area today. It was really annoying. I was pretty frustrated. But anyway, that pretty much covers it. I think other than the exterior turret towers and some of the dino storage and stuff like that, I think you pretty much see it all at this point. So I hope you enjoy the base. It's been a big process for a ton of people. I can't even take even close to all the credit for it. I show what I do, and you've seen that. So definitely take from that what you will. If you like this video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and of course, we'll catch you next time.